have Office of the Prosecutor.
Good evening, Chairman, members of the board. The Office of the Prosecutor has one resolution on tonight's agenda, which is to the contract for GPS tracking devices for our vehicles.
Rhea Sullivan.
Which vehicles are actually at the units? Are they all your units or?
All detective vehicles up to the rank of lieutenant.
Which is how many? I'm just curious.
It would be approximately 62 vehicles, give or take.
And you feel you get a result as a result of having these units, or is it curbing abuses? Is it doing what you want it to do?
There's twofold thing. One is for officer safety. In case something happens, we know exactly where that vehicle is. So that's number one. Number two, it has reduced gas consumption in the prosecutor's office as well. So that's two benefits to this GPS device.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bill Flossie.
Excuse me, I suppose Scottsdale, Arizona is the only place that offers this particular service the way we need it, and there was no opportunity to get this from someone local.
We have looked around at various companies, and this company actually has done it in various police departments throughout the state. And we thought they did the best job. We liked their tracking system and how detailed the reports were in their software packaging system. But if you have a better company that we'd always like to see, and we compare and see if we can get a better price. We have no problem with that.
Any other questions? They covered it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Department Engineering, Public Works and Facilities. Correct.
Good evening, Chairman Flores. Field, the department has one resolution on tonight for your discussion. If you have any questions, I'd be glad to answer.
You're a little light this week, huh?
Get away with murder.
After last week's abuse,
Any questions?
on myself.
Could you just explain it, please? I can't get off that easily.
Scotch Plains is requesting us how we close one of the roads for the YMCA sponsored 5K race.
And everything has been checked and you're...
Everything is checked. Yes, we have all the hold on this paperwork that we can get from Scotch Plains.
Any questions?
Those are bosses.
There's one resolution. I don't think I've ever seen one resolution from you. No, thank you.
Thank you.
Department of Finance, Sheriff Taylor.
Evening, Madam Chair and members of the board. The Department of Finance has two resolutions for your consideration. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Fielder. Okay. You have two. Okay, how about just a little snippet for everybody's watching?
The first resolution, the appropriation transfers. This is the last transfer, which deals with the 2012 budget year. It's a $10,000 transfer from the Division of Treasury to out-of-county college student tuition that we have an agreement with. And so essentially, that's that one transfer. The temporary budget, that is an item wherein we have to make appropriations until such time as the final 2013 budget is adopted, and that is roughly in a total amount of $8.8 million.
Thank you. Department of Human Services, Director Plazo.
Madam Chairman, members of the board, the department has 4 resolutions on it for your consideration, and I will attempt to answer any questions you have at this time.
Any questions? Okay, how about number 4?
Number 4 is our Meals on Wheels contract, and it's Obviously, the contractor provides services for our seniors. Most of those dollars are grant dollars, except for the money that the board has thankfully contributed for many years to provide home-delivered weekend meals. Without it, we would not be able to provide those meals on weekends to eligible seniors and persons with disabilities.
But that is some grant funding that goes.
The bulk of those dollars are, that you see, the $1 million for, the bulk of that is out of Title III money, and it is, they are grant funded.
Thank you. Anything else? Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Parks and Community Renewal, Director Zuber.
Good evening, Madam Chair. The Department of Parks and Community Renewal has 2 items on tonight's agenda, and Director of Golf Operations, Armando Sanchez, and I will try to answer any questions you may have.
Any questions? Field Sullivan.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Ron, just in terms of the golf course, where's Armando? Whatever your way is up there. How are you this evening? How are you? Just the total number of carts, and are they all electric or some electric or some, or a combination of gas and oil?
It's a combination of both. It's about 180 golf carts. 160 of them will be used for the fleet for golf-specific use on the golf course themselves. The others will be some maintenance vehicles. There's going to be 120 of them which are electrical that are going to be at Galloping Hill. The remaining fleet will go in gas over to Ashland because we haven't converted over to gas yet, electric over at Ashland.
Is the plan to eventually have the whole fleet be electric?
Absolutely. Much more energy efficient, will cut back on our fuel costs significantly.
Okay, great. Okay, that was it. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions? Thank you. Department of Public Safety, Director Moran.
Good evening, Madam Chair, members of the board. The Department of Public Safety has 3 resolutions on for your consideration. I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Questions?
I figured there's only 5 of us tonight, so hold up my end. Andy, just 1 and 2, are both of those relate to the presentation that you gave in committee last week in terms of the ambulances as well as the trifecta costs that are already not?
That's correct.
Okay, great. I just wanted to be clear. That was it. Thank you, Madam.
Thank you. Any other questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
Office of County Council.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The Office of the County Council has 4 items on tonight's agenda, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Builders, any questions? And then I think we're okay there. County Manager.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The Office of the County Manager has 2 resolutions on for consideration, and I'll attempt to answer any questions you may have.
Anyone? Builders? Can you go up to number 2 a little bit?
The PBA weights and measures contract, there are 2 members involved. The contract duration is through December 13th of 2014. These positions will be converted into a 40-hour work week as approved by the board back in December. This is consistent with both patterns over the contract period. 2.25 in 2011 and 2.5 in 12, effective July 1st. 2013 and 2014 are 0% raises because the employee step-up move basically eats up the 2% that they would have received. There were health care concessions for non-generic drugs to $25 when generic's not available and $50 when generic is available. Increased out-of-network reimbursements to $250 individual, $500 family, to $500 individual, $1,000 family. Out-of-network costs make up approximately 15% of the total claim. Our goal is to have our unions agree to similar concessions and hopefully yield the savings of over $1 million if we continue along this course.
Thank you. Any other questions? Next, we have our freeholder sponsored resolutions. Will we have any additions